Hello everyone, this is Shin, one of the admins of the ChromieCraft project. In today's update, I would like to address to the private server community on what our goal is with ChromieCraft, the release date of our next raid, and our future endeavors as we continue to develop the server in line with the core principles of our philosophy. The idea of ChromieCraft consists of releasing game content in an extremely progressive way, whilst remaining in a 335A client. We began our journey 18 months ago, releasing with the level 19 cap, whilst recently we are just about to release the Zul Gurub raid. This allows our players to fully experience the pre-endgame content of the game, from small dungeons to the major raids. It also allows us, the developers, to slowly but surely improve and fix all minor detail content that it's deemed irrelevant, that hasn't been a focus by the majority of our competitors in the private server scene. We are working on this as our passion project, consistently releasing all of our development fixes to our public GitHub repository and making sure that the project stays completely open source. We strongly believe in our philosophy of collaborating and sharing code in order to achieve a better quality of the game content for everyone, for all the servers of today and tomorrow. As we run this as a registered non-profit organization, all the generous donations are being reinvested back into the project, making sure the server is available to everyone for free, forever, with no pay-to-win elements available at all on our shop. In the past few months, since the release of Onyxia, we have worked continuously on the quality of life changes and supporting our community. We have released our own long-awaited armory, transmog, costume modules, tweaking and lowering the difficulty on previous raids. We also introduced a system for players to claim inactive names depending on the length of time that it hasn't been used. Lastly, various in-game events have been run to keep our players happy, both from the team running the server as well as some player-run events. Now, for the long-awaited announcement, Zul Gurub will be released on the 13th of July. We have been tweaking and testing the raid for the past 2 months, making sure we offer as smooth as possible release of the raid at launch. Whilst ChromieCraft's main purpose is to fix Azeroth Core, the software that powers the server, a lot of effort is being made by our developers and testers to make sure each raid works as it should. Simultaneously, raids are tuned to ensure fights last long enough to go through all mechanics to test for issues, as well as taking into account the players being considerably stronger due to both raw talents and skills. Our aim is to have the raids to be challenging yet manageable for the average guild to clear all. As always, we are on the lookout for new members of the community to join our teams to help with our goal of making Azeroth Core the best project out there for all and for free. A recent announcement was made that we are again linking here for visibility. A few positions only require game knowledge, and there isn't a requirement anymore to have your own copy of Azeroth Core running in your local machine due to our PTR being brought in for that. For example, you can help with activities such as bug triaging and testing, which are very simple and yet very important. And by doing such, you will allow our developers to focus more on other activities that only developers are able to perform. Also, if you would like to learn how to code, how to fix bugs, how to install Azeroth Core in your own machine, there are plenty of tools and tutorials that we created that will allow basically anyone to learn without any special skill requirement. In short, whatever your skills and background are, if you want to help us, you can help us. Thank you as always for taking the time to read our post, and have a wonderful rest of your day.